Hello, everyone. As you can see, we have something different in front of us today. We're going to do something different than what we normally do. So we're going to be steering away from our normal Star Wars talk or Black Series or talking about going to theme parks or, electronics and stuff like that. We're still going to stick with the theme of professional geek, but maybe a little bit different type of professional. We're going to move into some beer. For a long time, my wife and my friends have told me, hey, you should start a beer blog. Well, I figured I'd do something a little bit different. We'll go ahead and start a beer vlog. This is just going to continue with the Luminous Matrix. We're going to do this periodically, maybe once or twice a month, maybe a little bit more if you guys are interested. So as you can see, our inaugural beer is going to be the last Buffalo in the park. It's from Funky Buddha. This is the 2019 bottle, I believe. And it's a little bit special because previous years they were 11.5. This is a 13%. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take a closer look at the bottle. We're going to go ahead and pour it. Go ahead and take a closer look at what the head looks like, what the body looks like. I'm going to go ahead and drink it, my favorite part, and tell you what I think. So that's what we're doing today on the channel. All right, so let's go ahead and take a closer look at the bottle itself. If you guys are familiar with Last Snow from Funky Buddha, and if you're from Florida, you're probably familiar with the brewery itself. But this is basically the Imperial version of Last Snow. So basically we've got the Living Barrel series, which is awesome. We've got our 13% right here. And this is an Imperial porter aged in barrels with coconut coffee and natural flavors added. Typically, this is going to be with a bourbon barrel. So it's a very nice bottle, as it should be, because this is not an inexpensive bottle of beer, especially in the bomber. So let's go ahead and tap it. One thing I do like about the caps from Funky Buddha, they always have a cool saying underneath. In this case, contents, good karma. There we go. Very nice. So I'm going to go ahead and take a sip here. Before I do, you can definitely smell caramel, lots of coconut. So good. So you get some nice roasted coconut with that. You have nice malty finish. It's almost like it's so good. So one note, again, this is a 13%, so definitely be careful when you try it. Let's go ahead and take another sip here. And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and read what Funky Buddha says about this beer. One thing I'll say about the Imperial, it's not like an overly coconut flavor, which you normally get with the Last Snow. But anyway, so go ahead and read what we have on Beer Advocate as far as what Funky Buddha says. It says, this Imperial version of our Last Snow Porter is a rich, thick, decadent treat. Pitch black and viscous, it's made with coconut and fresh roasted coffee. We then age it in bourbon barrels for months to accentuate the vanilla and coconut notes. Originally brewed in collaboration with our friends at Park Tavern in Delray Beach. Yeah, wow. That is a good beer. So speaking of Beer Advocate, I could not find this specific example of Last Buffalo on Beer Advocate, but the overall rating for Last Buffalo is 4.56 on Beer Advocate, and on Untapped for this specific year, it's got an average rating right now of 4.37, so that's not too bad. Typically, whenever you get any of these aged porters, over, or I should say Imperial porters, sorry, over 4%, you're going to be drinking a beer that most people are going to like. I'd probably put this closer to like a 4.75. This is definitely a dessert. Not something you would typically start your night with. Wow, that is super good. So as you can see, it's got a very nice pitch black color to it. The head is really not that thick, as you can see. Let me go ahead and take another sniff here. It's definitely got a very coconut smell, like I said. You've got a dark chocolate malt coffee smell. The taste, like I said, let's go ahead and take another sip. You definitely get hit with the coconut, but like I said, it's not as strong as Last Snow. It's got a very dark chocolate taste with some coffee, maybe a little bit of molasses, definitely the roasted malts, and just maybe a hint of that bourbon. It's not like fully carbonated, but it is nice and creamy. Yeah, it's super awesome. If you are one of those people that are always like a little afraid to try the beers that are over 10% because it's got like that tangy taste, this beer does not have it. It totally hides the 13% that it has here. So, if you have any questions, feel free to ask down below. Also, leave comments. I know I'm going to get comments on this. This is my first time doing one of these videos, so they will get better with time, just as all the other videos have, at least in my opinion. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you tried Last Buffalo, definitely comment down below what you thought of it. Like I said, I haven't had Last Buffalo in a couple of years. It was always a lower alcohol by volume, but wow, you cannot taste that difference. This is a solid beer. Like I said, I'd probably rate it about 4.75. So anyways, on this beer, if you have any comments, feel free to leave them. Thumbs up. If you've had the beer, your comments. If you want to try the beer, leave that in the comments as well. So like I said in the beginning of the video, this channel is not all about beer, obviously. We do a lot of things that a professional geek might find interesting. We tend to do a lot of things that are Star Wars related or electronics related, just because those are things that I'm interested in as a professional geek. So hopefully you guys are as well. And if you are, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. And with that, have a great day.